Does it sometimes feel like you are stuck in a rut? Excellent. This will make you a better rider. One of the great aspects of cross training is you can have fun in terrain you would normally avoid. As you develop your balance and body positioning skills, riding in ruts becomes way more fun than the smooth tracks on either side. If you choose to ride in ruts when you see them, it means when they are the only way through a tough section, you'll already have the skills needed. Another potential advantage of ruts is traction. A shallow, tyre-shaped rut means the side knobs of your rear tyre get way more grip. A rut can double the footprint of your rear tyre easily, and sometimes a rut will be the only way you manage to get up a very steep hill. Experienced enduro riders will often hit ruts at incredible speeds and just bounce along ridges to get through. But we'll use the cross-training approach here, using trial skills on the dirt bike. As Graham Jarvis says, it's going slowly that will help you develop control. You can always pick up the speed later. Body positioning. Ruts will dictate to a large extent where your wheels go, so your body positioning becomes critical for maintaining balance. This will have a big impact on the rest of your riding too, as you will be more prepared for when the terrain starts to throw your bike around in slippery or gnarly conditions. As with soft sand, rocks and mud, stand on the foot pegs when possible and keep your weight to the rear of the bike. When the front wheel gets deflected, you'll have more chance of keeping balance. Plus, you'll also have more traction at the rear wheel. Have your knees apart so the bike can move around as needed, and you can move from side to side easily to balance the bike. Watch here how the bike and rider move independently yet together to maintain balance. Look ahead. A common problem in trials and cross training is getting obsessed with the terrain just in front of your tyre. But look ahead to spot obstacles and plan your lines. The bike will look after itself if you trust it. Clutch and throttle control. As with all cross training, you'll need to have one finger on each lever, particularly the clutch, so you can slip it as needed for traction and avoid wheel spin as much as possible. It's very easy to stall in ruts, so you need to be slipping the clutch at a moment's notice. Careful throttle control will help to avoid wheel spin too. As with most cross-training techniques, you'll be keeping your revs low to help maintain control and traction, and just slip the clutch as required. Paddling. Eventually, you'll hit the limit of your balancing skills and need to put a foot down. If you are standing on the bike, you can still paddle your way through by maintaining momentum and sticking your leg out for balance and even pushing off the sides of a deeper rut. When it gets too tough, you can sit and paddle. The key here is to sit towards the rear of the bike for maximum traction and feather the clutch. Paddling ain't pretty, but you'll be surprised at the uphill ruts you can get through. If you come to a stop or get stuck, resist the urge to stand. Save energy and keep traction by still sitting on the rear of the bike, and let the engine do all the work, not your legs. You can see on this very slippery, sandy rock face, standing just doesn't do it. All that happens is the rear wheel spins. But sit towards the rear of the bike, go very easy on that clutch, the bike will get you up. These are all relatively easy ruts. We'll tackle some serious ones in the advanced series, and we'll be covering different techniques.